University Challenge. Asking the questions, Jeremy Paxman.
Hello, we're approaching the final straight of the first round of this year's competition. Two new teams join us tonight. Whoever wins will go straight through to round two, while if the losers can manage a score of 120 or more, they'll put themselves in contention for a playoff place. Now, Balliol College, Oxford, owes its existence to a violent dispute of 1260 between the Bishop of Durham and John de Balliol, who subsequently founded a community of scholars as an act of penance. Students who have passed through its doors since include Julian Huxley, Gerard Manley Hopkins, and more recently the politician Yvette Cooper and the surgeon Atul Gawande. The college is one of three that claim to be the university's oldest and is the most recent Oxford college to have won this competition, representing around 700 students with an average age of 22. Let's meet this year's Balliol team.
Hello, my name's Ben Falconer. I'm from Liverpool and I'm studying ancient and modern history.
Hi, my name's Ella Higgs-Sharrock. I'm from Norwich and I'm studying for a Masters in Medieval History.
This is their captain.
Hi, I'm Cal Hewitt from Canterbury, doing a PhD in physics.
Hiya, I'm Leonie Laughlin. I'm from South Shields near Newcastle and I'm studying medicine.
Now, the University of Southampton dates back to a benefaction from Henry Robinson Hartley, who on his death in 1850 left his estate to the Corporation of Southampton to promote the advancement of science and learning. Science and engineering have been particular strengths ever since, and the university's Department of Electronics was among the first in the world. Alumni include the politician Justine Greening, the musician Brian Eno, and the naturalist Chris Packham. Representing around 22,500 students, and with an average age of 25, let's meet the Southampton team.
Hello, my name is Ethan Lyon. I'm from Northampton and I'm studying for a PhD in film.
Hi, my name's Magda Steele. I'm originally from Poland and I'm studying for a PhD in ecology.
And this is their captain.
Hi, I'm Dom Belcher. I'm from Worcestershire and I'm studying for a PhD in machine learning.
Hi, I'm Elliot Miles. I'm originally from the Wirral and I'm studying a Masters in Marine Biology.
OK, you all know the rules, so fingers on the buzzers. Here's your first starter for 10. What first name is shared by the following? The British artist who painted Sunflower and Dog Worship, the US psychologist who wrote Obedience to Authority, and the director of Eyes Wide Shut and...
Southampton Lion.
Stanley.
Stanley is correct. These bonuses are on poets and scientists. In an epitaph of 1730, which leading poet wrote, "Nature and nature's laws lay hid in night. God said, let Newton be, and all was light."
1730s.
So, I thought 1790.
You say 1790s?
Yeah.
Okay, so
I think
what?
so.
Sorry?
Dryden, maybe? Or
No, it's later than that.
Wordsworth,
I
perhaps?
think. Yeah, it's like Lakeland, isn't it? Or like Romantic. Maybe it's a little bit earlier than that.
go for that then.
I'm not really sure. Wordsworth?
No, it's Pope.
Oh.
In a rhyming riposte to Pope, J.C. Squire wrote in 1926 that it did not last and the devil howled ho. Which scientist, according to Squire, restored the status quo?
Around 1790.
Yeah, or I guess earlier. But,
Robert Hooke. Is he around then?
yeah. He's sort of Newton's time, I guess. But yeah, I
don't really have.
Robert Hooke.
No, it wasn't. It was Albert Einstein. In a satirical poem, which romantic poet wrote of Newton, and this is the sole mortal who could grapple since Adam with a fall or with an apple?
Romantic.
So late romantic.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
Either.
Pick your favourite.
Blake, maybe. I don't know. I don't know who's late.
Coleridge? No, Coleridge.
Coleridge is like sometimes Wordsworth.
Okay, go for that.
Blake.
No, it's Byron. 10 points for this. What conventional two-word name is given to the stars of luminosity class D, which are supported against gravity by electron degeneracy pressure, having ceased nuclear fusion?
Southampton Belcher.
Brown dwarf.
No? Anyone can buzz from Balliol if you wish.
Balliol Hewitt.
White dwarf.
White dwarf is correct, yes. Your bonuses are on pairs of words that differ only by a final letter X in one of them. For example, par and pax. I want you to give both words from the definitions. Firstly, a cipher or set of rules and characters for the conversion of data, and a manuscript volume.
So code, codex.
Code, yeah.
Code and codex.
Correct. Secondly, a Hawaiian word denoting mixed ethnic ancestry. For example, in the title of a film by Jeff Chibber Stearns, and a Greek word meaning once.
Hapax.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hapa and hapax.
Correct. Finally, a form of the definite article in French and a Latin word meaning law.
Le and lex.
Le, lex.
Yeah.
Le and lex.
Correct. 10 points for this. Journeying westward from the Atlantic to the Pacific in 1616, the Dutch navigator Willem Schouten was the first known explorer to sail round what notable geographical extremity, which he named after the city of his birth? No, I'll tell you. It's Cape Horn. 10 points for this starter question. In physics, what single-word term describes the magnetic field with no radial components? For example, where magnetic lines run along an electrically conducting spherical or otherwise curved surface.
Southampton Belcher.
Linear.
Anyone want to buzz from Balliol?
Balliol Hewitt.
Solenoid.
It's toroidal field. 10 points for this. Ivan Turgenev's 1862 novel, Fathers and Sons, popularised what Latin-derived philosophical term defined by...
Southampton Lion.
Nihilist?
Nihilist is correct. Well done. These bonuses are on novels with titles that include the word American. In each case, name the work from the description. Firstly, a 1965 novel by Norman Mailer about Stephen Rojak, a decorated military veteran and an ex-congressman who murders his wealthy wife.
Oh. Let's think. Norman Mailer. No, the only one I can think of is The Ugly American, but I don't think that's Mailer.
It's worth a try. I have no idea.
No, Proud American. Try the Proud American.
The Proud American.
No, it's An American Dream. Secondly, a work by Tayari Jones that won the 2019 Women's Prize for Fiction. It concerns the effects of a wrongful conviction on an African-American couple.
I don't know.
Oh.
Any idea?
No, I don't. Sorry.
American Crime Story.
No, this is An American Marriage. And finally, a 1998 novel by Philip Roth. Seymour Lvov is a factory owner whose daughter Mary becomes a revolutionary terrorist.
This is American Pastoral.
This is American Pastoral, yes.
American Pastoral.
Correct. We're going to take a picture round now. Your picture starter, you're going to see a list of ingredients without quantities for a common type of pasta sauce, according to the food writer Anna Del Conte. Alongside is a map showing its region of origin. For 10 points, give the single word name of this sauce.
Southampton Lion.
Carbonara?
Carbonara is correct. That was Anna Del Conte's recipe for bucatini alla carbonara. Your bonuses are 3 more of Conte's ingredient lists for common Italian pasta sauces. 5 points for each you can name. A single word is enough in each case. Firstly?
Olive oil.
I don't know. Pep.
Spaghetti. So, what would this
It's got to be.
This'll puttanesca.
Puttanesca's not a
It
bad
could be,
shout, actually.
yeah.
That is a single word title.
Well, yeah, it's worth a try.
Okay.
Puttanesca.
Puttanesca is
Great,
correct.
good stuff.
Secondly?
Vegetable oil.
Sicilian.
Extra virgin olive oil. Fusilli. Ricotta. Fresh basil. I don't know. What are you thinking?
This burrata, maybe? I don't know.
Go for that.
Yeah,
Was it
arrabbiata?
No, burrata.
Oh, burrata.
Okay.
Burrata?
No, it's Norma. Fusilli alla Norma. And finally?
It's got ham, pancetta.
Oh my goodness, this is a lot.
It might be bolognese.
Bolognese, yeah, because red wine.
Bolognese.
Red wine is in bolognese, I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure. I mean, I use it.
Bolognese.
It is. Well done. 10 points for this. The letter S in the SHU scale stands for the surname of which US pharmacist? The test dilutes the capsaicinoids in chili peppers with sugar water.
Southampton Belcher.
Scoville.
Scoville is correct, yes. These bonuses are on games by the developer Supergiant Games. Give the title of each game from the description. Each title is a single word. Firstly, a 2011 action RPG with a colourful hand-painted art style in which the player must collect shards to power the titular structure. It shares its name with a former military base in Helmand province.
It's called Bastion.
Okay, yeah. Bastion.
Bastion is correct.
Okay.
A 2014 game, secondly, in which the player controls Red, a singer in the city of Cloudbank, as she battles a robotic force known as the Process. It shares its name with the type of semiconductor device associated with Lilienfeld, Heil and Shockley.
It's called Transistor.
Okay, yeah, that works. Transistor.
Correct. And finally, a 2020 dungeon crawler inspired by Greek mythology, which won the BAFTA for Best Game in 2021. Its title character is the eldest son of Kronos on Rhea.
Hades.
Okay, yeah. Hades.
Hades is correct. 10 points for this. Known as the disease of kings and defined by Ambrose Bierce as a physician's name for the rheumatism of a rich patient.
Balliol Loughlin.
Gout.
Gout is correct, yes. Right, your bonuses are on military paintings by Lady Butler. Listen to the title and the description of each painting. Name the war it depicts. First, the 28th Regiment of Quatre Bras. This shows infantry in square formation warding off Marshal Ney's cavalry.
Napoleonic Wars.
The Napoleonic Wars.
Correct. Remnants of an army. This depicts the surgeon William Bryden reaching Jalalabad in 1842 as the sole survivor of an expeditionary force.
Sepoy Mutiny.
Nominate Ben.
Sepoy Mutiny.
No, the Sepoy Mutiny was later. It's the First Anglo-Afghan War. The defence of Rorke's Drift, in which British troops in pith helmets defend a sandbag emplacement against Impi forces, finally.
Zulu War, I think.
The Zulu War.
Yeah.
The Zulu War.
The Zulu War is correct. 10 points for this. Flavius, Lucullus and Epimantus are characters in which play by Shakespeare, possibly a collaboration with Thomas Middleton. It concerns a wealthy Greek who gives his money...
Southampton, Belcher.
Timon of Athens.
Timon of Athens is correct. Your bonuses are on particle physics. Scientists from Kamioka in Japan and Sudbury in Canada shared the 2015 Nobel Prize in Physics for their research into which particles?
Don't know. Might be neutrinos, but I don't really know.
Yeah, go for it.
Go for
it. I don't know.
Neutrinos.
Neutrinos is correct. Their discovery of neutrino oscillations provided evidence that the particles possess what property, contradicting an idea from the Standard Model?
Oh, it might be charge. It might be spin. I'm not really sure.
What are you more comfortable with?
They said charge.
No, it's mass.
Oh, okay.
In 1930, Wolfgang Pauli postulated the existence of neutrinos to explain the continuous energy spectrum of the products for which nuclear reaction.
Fission?
Might be nuclear fusion. I think they come from the sun.
Okay, then go for that then.
Nuclear fusion.
It's beta decay. 10 points for this. Rising as the Crocodile River, which river gives its name to the northernmost province of South Africa, flowing about 1,800 kilometres before meeting the Indian Ocean in Mozambique?
Balliol Falconer.
The Zambezi.
No?
Southampton, Belcher.
Limpopo.
Limpopo is correct. You get a set of bonuses on cinematic Easter eggs. That is a joke or reference hidden in a scene. In Captain America, the Winter Soldier, Nick Fury sees his own headstone with the inscription, "The Path of the Righteous Man," which is the start of the verse recited by Samuel L. Jackson. In which film?
It's Pulp Fiction.
This is Pulp Fiction, yeah.
Pulp Fiction.
Correct. Which animated film series contains several references to Kubrick's The Shining, including a camera in Sunnyside Daycare labelled Overlook R237, and the use of the Overlook's carpet pattern in the house of the antagonist Sid?
Yeah, that's Toy
Toy
Story.
Story,
That's
yeah.
Toy Story.
Toy Story.
Toy Story is correct. Which 2006 Martin Scorsese film subtly features an X next to doomed characters? For example, on the carpet outside the apartment of Matt Damon's Colin Sullivan.
This is The Departed.
Yeah, okay. The Departed.
The Departed is correct. We're going to take a music round now. For your music starter, you will hear a piece of popular music. 10 points if you can identify the singer.
Southampton Lion.
Marvin Gaye.
Well done. It was Marvin Gaye. What's going on? It was inspired by the political protests and upheaval of the 1960s, including the start of the Vietnam War. For your music bonuses, you're going to hear 3 protest songs from that era, this time specifically against the war in Vietnam. 5 points for each artist or group you can correctly identify. Firstly...
Farewell, my wistful Saigon bride.
Oh.
Joni Mitchell.
Yes, it is. It is. It's Joni Mitchell.
OK, sure. Joni Mitchell.
No, it's not. It's Joan Baez. Secondly...
I was under the dryer when the telegram came.
African-American.
Janis Joplin.
Maybe. I think she's from that kind of time.
Around the...
Could be, but I'm not really sure.
Anything better?
Not off, no.
Janis Joplin.
No, that's Martha Reeves and the Vandellas. And finally...
CCR, isn't it?
Yeah, Creedence.
Yes, it is. It's Creedence.
Creedence Clearwater Revival.
Correct. 10 points for this. What is the original language of the 10th century literary works known by the English titles The Gossamer Years, The Tozer Diary, The Tales of Aesop, and The Tale of the Bamboo Cutter?
Southampton Lion.
Japanese.
Japanese is correct. You get 3 bonuses on Scottish football. Although directly named after a dance hall, the name of which Scottish football club was ultimately derived from the title of a novel of 1818 by Sir Walter Scott?
Sir Walter Scott novel. Heart of
Midlothian.
Heart of
Yeah.
Midlothian.
Heart of Midlothian.
Correct, it was Hearts. Which professional Scottish football team are nicknamed the Honest Men after a line in the Robert Burns poem Tam O'Shanter?
It's not Rangers, it's not Celtic.
There's
Who else is there?
Yeah.
Hibernian.
Hibernian, yeah.
I mean, I don't know any others, so Hibernian.
Motherwell.
Motherwell isn't...
What do you reckon?
I don't know, really.
Hibernian?
No, it's Ayr. Which football team based in Dumfries humorously claims that its name is mentioned in the Bible in the Gospels of Matthew and Luke?
What was that?
Who is in... Where was it?
Dumfries.
Dumfries.
Celtic isn't in Dumfries.
No, they're in Glasgow.
And Rangers isn't. That's
They're also in
also...
Glasgow.
Motherwell, maybe? I really
Motherwell's the only
Maybe.
one
I don't
Yeah,
know.
go for that one.
Motherwell?
No, it's Queen of the South.
Oh.
Right, 10 points for this. Which city was the capital of the last continental European constituency to be represented in the English Parliament? It was held from its capture by Edward III until it was besieged by a French army and taken in 1558.
Balliol Falconer.
Calais.
Calais is correct, yes. Your bonuses are on geography. A major financial centre, which British overseas territory comprises 3 islands, each with a common name and known as Grand, Little and Brack?
Cayman Islands. Oh, yeah.
Which one?
Cayman Islands.
The Cayman Islands.
Correct. The only regularly snow-covered point on the equator is the volcano known as Cayambe. In which country?
Ecuador?
Ecuador?
No. Yeah.
Ecuador.
Ecuador is correct. Cayenne is the capital of which French overseas region a little larger than Scotland?
French Guyana.
French Guyana.
French Guyana is correct. 10 points for this. What surname links all of these? The last British Prime Minister born before the coronation of Queen Elizabeth II, the US musician known as the Godfather of Soul, and the adopted...
Southampton Belcher.
Brown?
Brown is correct. These bonuses are on equations. The Lotka-Volterra equations are a pair of first-order non-linear differential equations used to model what interaction or theory in animal activity?
Predator-prey interactions.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes,
can I
that sounds about right.
Go for that.
nominate Steele?
Predator-prey interactions.
Correct.
Pardon.
The Lane-Emden equation is a second-order ordinary differential equation and is a dimensionless form of Poisson's equation developed in what branch of physics?
Poisson's equation. I can't remember what it's from.
I don't know.
Maybe like acoustics. I don't really know.
Yeah, it could be.
Doesn't
Go for what
really
you think.
fit.
GR, general relativity.
It's probably to
Come on, let's have it, please.
acoustics.
No, it's astrophysics. And finally, The Navier-Stokes equations are a system of partial differential equations describing the motion of what?
Fluids.
Yeah.
Yeah, go for that.
Fluids.
Fluids.
Incompressible fluids is correct. 10 points for this. Crack, white, grey, bay, goat and almond-leaved are among the native British trees.
Southampton Steel.
Willow.
Willow is correct. Well done. Your bonuses are on factory and office equipment. All three answers begin with the same letter. Dobby and jacquard are types of what machine that weaves thread or yarn into fabric?
So
A loom.
a loom would make sense because
Is it something else? I don't know.
what else is there apart from a spinning loom? A spinning.
Is that not what a loom does?
Yeah.
No, it has to be a
A loom.
Loom is correct. Engine and turret are types of what machine tool on which a piece of wood or metal is rotated against a cutting tool?
So it starts with an L.
lathe.
A lathe.
Lathe.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that's... Yeah.
Lathe is correct. Cold pouch and heated pouch are different types of what device used to protect documents?
Oh, lamination.
yeah.
Yes, it is.
A laminator.
A laminator is correct. We're going to take a picture round now. For your picture starter, you'll see a painting. For 10 points, please name the artist.
Southampton Lion.
Manet.
It is Manet, yes. Edouard Manet, the railway station. So the painting you saw is one of several discussed by Michel Foucault in his lecture Manet and the Object of Painting. Your bonuses are 3 more paintings analysed in other works by Foucault. Name the artist in each case. Firstly,
Is that...
Is that De Chirico?
I was going to say, is it Hockney?
No, it's not Hockney.
You know?
I think that's De Chirico from the fact that there's the ball
Okay,
on
can
the
I
floor.
nominate you?
Sure, if you want
Nominate line?
to. De Chirico?
no, it's Magritte.
Oh, okay. Oh, right.
Yeah, sorry.
Condition humaine. Secondly,
Ooh.
Reckon it's Rembrandt? I don't know.
Very dull.
Do you want to go Rembrandt?
I'm not really sure.
Because I don't think it is. I'm not sure it is Rembrandt.
Do you have anything else?
Bruegel.
No. Go for Rembrandt.
Rembrandt?
no, it's Franz Hals.
Oh, okay.
And finally,
That's
Hieronymus
Bosch.
Yes.
That is Bosch.
Yeah. Hieronymus Bosch?
no, it's Peter Bruegel the Elder. 10 points for this. Illness as metaphor, styles of radical will, aids and its metaphors.
Bailey O'Loughlin.
Susan Sontag.
Susan Sontag is correct. You get a set of bonuses on a bird. Which of the gifts listed in the song The 12 Days of Christmas has been cited as Shakespeare's favourite bird, with more than 60 references in 22 plays?
Partridge.
Partridges.
A partridge.
No, it's a turtle dove. In which play by Shakespeare does her would-be suitor Petruchio describe the heroine as a slow-winged turtle?
Yeah.
The Taming of the Shrew.
Correct. What mythical creature appears along with a turtle or turtle dove in the title of an allegorical poem ascribed to Shakespeare?
It's a mythical creature.
Phoenix.
Phoenix. Phoenix.
The phoenix is correct. Well done. 10 points for this. Manhood suffrage, equal electoral districts, annual parliaments and payment for MPs were among the demands of which 19th century popular movement?
Balliol Higgs-Sharrock.
The Chartists.
The Chartist is correct. Your bonuses are on languages. In each case, give the name from the description. All 3 answers begin with the same letter. Firstly, the 2-letter name of a language with several million speakers in southwest China. Languages in its group include Lisu and Lahu.
Catalan and Mandarin. What is it?
2-letter name.
Lee.
Lee. L-I.
No, it's Yi. The major language of southwest Nigeria with at least 30 million speakers, secondly.
Yoruba.
Igbo.
Igbo. Igbo.
No, it's Yoruba.
Oh, sorry.
Finally, a Germanic language. Its major figures include Sholem Aleichem and Isaac Bashevis Singer.
Is that Yiddish?
Yiddish.
Yeah.
Yiddish.
Yiddish is correct. 10 points for this. Pinkerton and Sharpless are among the characters in which opera first performed in 1900.
Southampton Belcher.
Madame Butterfly.
Madame Butterfly is correct. Your bonuses are on London in popular music. Which area in the London Borough of Lambeth is named in the title of a track on London Calling by The Clash?
I don't know. Anyone know the album?
No, I got
I don't know
that.
any areas of Lambeth.
Come on.
Marble Arch.
Marble Arch.
No, it's the Guns of Brixton, Brixton.
Okay.
Which station on the Northern Line in Camden shares its name with the track on the Life Pursuit by the Scottish indie band Bell and Sebastian?
Don't know.
Do we know any Northern Line station?
Only one, but it's not going to be that.
Go for it.
Mornington Crescent.
Mornington Crescent is correct.
Unbelievable.
Holloway Jail and Waterloo Sunset are songs by which band formed in North London in the 1960s?
Waterloo Sunset. That's really familiar.
Yeah, good. 1960s, London.
Come on, let's have it.
Underground religion.
The Kinks.
Yeah.
The Kinks.
It is the Kinks,
Oh,
yes.
well.
10 points for this. What two words follow technology in the acronym TED? That's TED, referring to a series of conferences that promote new ideas and work in a wide variety of human...
Balliol Hewitt.
Engineering design.
No, you lose 5 points. Of human endeavour.
Southampton Miles.
Educational documentaries.
No, it's entertainment and design. 10 points for this. Of Germanic origin, what three-letter diminutive suffix may be appended to the words tuss, hill, bull, butt and dun? The last of these forming the name of a...
Southampton Steel.
UCK, Dunnock.
No, you lose 5 points.
Balliol Hewitt.
OCK.
OCK is correct. Well done. Your bonuses are on national forests, Balliol. The Daniel Boone National Forest lies in which state to the west of the Cumberland Gap?
Do we know?
Washington.
Washington.
No, it's Kentucky. The Mark Twain National Forest lies mostly in the Ozark Highlands in which state? His birthplace in 1835.
Quickly.
Maine.
Quickly.
It's not.
Mississippi.
No, it's Missouri. Which large state is the location of several national forests, including Lewis and Clark, Custer and Helena?
Montana.
Montana.
Montana is correct. 10 points for this. What term is applied to a bishop who is either considered as an archbishop's subordinate or who is appointed as an assistant to another bishop? None of you look as if you're going to pass.
Southampton Belcher.
Deacon.
No, it's not. A deacon's much more junior. No, it's a suffragan bishop. And at the gong, Bailey will have 115, but Southampton have 210. Well, congratulations to you, Southampton. We shall look forward to seeing you in the next stage of the competition. 115, Bailey. I think you're just going to miss the cut for the high-scoring losing teams. But thank you very much for joining us. I hope you can join us next time for another first-round match. But until then, it's goodbye from Balliol College, Oxford.
Bye.
Bye.
It's goodbye from Southampton University.
Goodbye.
Bye.
And it's goodbye from me. Goodbye.